Okay. I hope this thing is on. Hopefully you hear me. I want to give thanks to our Father who art in heaven. This stream is going to be called "The Jackhammer's Coming Down." There's and to my people out there, my people, to my people out there, you may be going through some hard times. And I just want you to know, I want to put this in the universe to let you know that you will be protected and they will reap compensation for their wickedness. Okay? I just wanted to say that. But right now, I have 4 or 5 people outside of my house with a jackhammer supposedly fixing the sewer. Now, how many people have seen people fixing the sewer, right? This is totally insane. Now, this is like before 9 o'clock that they're outside with a goddamn jackhammer. Now, there's no people of my people out there. No people, okay? No people of my people out there, right? But there's 5 of the other race and a bulldozer and a suck vac and a pickup truck. Now, how is that helping the earth? And this is why this type of stuff is happening to the earth. This is why your judgment and your wickedness is going to be stopped in a swift instance. Now, you may not believe it, but it's already happening. Okay? So you can keep jackhammering, you can keep pounding the pavement, you can cry up, because that's why when the blisters come down, that's why when these people are going to be in sores and hurt, that's when they're going to curse God. Well, God's been watching you this whole time. Just destroy. And now you're getting wiped out. Now your $40,000 homes are being flooded. Your cars are being washed away. Your aunts, your uncles, everybody's going. Everybody's about to just go. You understand? Because stuff like this is insane. There's no reason that a jackhammer is being pounded at 8 o'clock in the morning or before 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, if we're all cool with this, then we have to come to the realization that technology is taking over and that nature is now at war with technology. Now, is a car natural? Obviously not, because it's not gliding across these waters, right? This is plain and simple logic. Now, what's natural about somebody jackhammering outside of your house at 8 o'clock in the morning? Nothing's natural. So hopefully like a strong wind came through and blew them away. But I know realistically, logically, that's not going to happen, right? So what else is going to happen? What's going to happen? Hopefully a tsunami, a flood like this came and washed them away. But that's not going to logically happen. So what's going to happen, right? Well, as it says in the Bible, the elements are reserved for fire. Okay? So they're talking about solar flares, they're talking about EMP pulses, they're talking about hypersonic missiles and stuff like that, right? Well, what's the end of the people that love destroying the earth? What's the end? What's the means? Okay? Because this right here doesn't look good. This is fatalities. This is death. And this is coming from people that have to work. I'm going to be silent for a second and let you hear the background of the society that has to constantly work. Okay? Because as long as we constantly have to work, we're constantly allowing this stuff to go on. And then when stuff like this happens, we cannot be shocked, because we have to realize that there has to be a progression. Mother Earth needs to grow, right? Yeah, just like that. Okay? So, when destruction comes, and when it comes swift, don't curse God. There's no way you can possibly curse God. Okay? You understand? Because this is the world that you set yourself up for. Sinkholes, floods, eruptions, earthquakes. This is what you set yourself up for, because we had to work. Do you understand? I mean, really. Let's take a look at that one more time. One more time. Hold on. One more time. Look at this. Look at this hole. Look at this hole. This is a big hole with a thin crust on top. You know how much they pay mother freakers to put that little bit on top? Like at least a good $20 an hour. And it's probably even more now. That was a working man's job. And look at the earth under it. The earth under it said, forget your job. You didn't do a good job. So at any second, anything can go down. So, knowing that, and knowing that war's on the talks and the ships are on the sea, I'm all right. I'm glad. I love hearing a jackhammer outside my house. I know what time it is, baby. And if you don't know what time it is, then I think you better start doing some research. Okay? I'm glad with this. Let them come. Jack the hammer. Because Mother Nature's jacking her hammer. Okay? Okay, so when she comes to your front door and when she starts stomping on your head, don't be looking for no sympathy, because you had no sympathy for those around you. All you said was, I had to do my job. I'm doing my job. So keep doing your job. Do your job. And once you're erased and eradicated, then we're going to see how pleasant the planet will be. I bet you most of these floods and all these earthquakes wouldn't be happening if there wasn't so much weight and so much resources being pushed and plowed and plundered upon the planet. It's so bad now. It's so bad that now elephants are being poached. Well, they've been poached for years, but now they're sitting here saying that it's a bigger thing. Some animals may go extinct. Yeah, you know why? Because people don't get enough. Nobody gets enough. Listen to that beautiful sound out there. Listen to that beautiful sound. Because when your destruction comes, that's going to be even a sweeter sound. You're not understanding. Let it jackhammer. Let it rumble. Let it rumble. Let it rumble. Because when your destiny crumbles, that's going to be the sweetest time in human history. I mean, for real. For real. Okay? April 15th and the 16th, 2019. Okay? So, this ain't no game. They could do whatever jackhammering, whatever job they have to do outside, let them do it. Let them keep on messing up the planet as the planet's warring with them. Okay? This is ridiculous. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. Jackhammers outside of my... And then there's a tornado on the other side of the earth. Well, watch when that tornado comes to the front of my house. I hope that I'm going to have this same energy. I promise you. I promise you I'm going to have this same energy. If I got to go, I got to go. At least I know I ain't got to be giving nobody no more hassles with my rants or whatever they want to take it as long as I know that I ain't got to sit here and keep dealing with jackhammers or people that say I have to do my job, some crazy shit like that, you know, wild stuff, right? Wild stuff. Well, look, you have to serve stuff that's out of nature. Well, look at what nature's doing to you. Okay? Destruction is coming, and it's coming quick. Anyone that's actually of a natural, you know, because there's a lot of people that just want to live. I'm so good with that. You see what I mean? I totally understand there's people that want to live, you know, but once you put a price tag, aren't you hindering somebody? Does somebody not care? You see what I mean? I'm not talking about some Jordans. I'm not talking about something where somebody actually had to labor for it. Yeah, of course, they should be paid. But I'm talking about regular stuff like apples, fruits, stuff that's supposed to grow from the tree. Where'd they come up with this concept where they would have to actually put a $3 price tag on it? What person came up with the heart of greed to come out with a Lamborghini that goes 250 miles an hour, but you'll get a ticket for going over 50? What's up with that? Huh? Yeah, all this stuff is about to be wiped. Let them jackhammer. Plow that jackhammer. The ships are on the sea, the jackhammer's going, and nature's swirling. And next thing you know, before you know it, judgment hits out of nowhere, like a thief in the night, just like the Bible says. And guess what? These people are going to be wiped because they have to live an unnatural lifestyle. Okay? Anything that's not of nature will be wiped away. We're living on nature. We're living in nature. Why would you go against nature? You telling me a jackhammer is natural? Huh? What's up with that, people? A bulldozer, bulldozers, jackhammers, all that. And look at the destruction that's happening over there. Nobody's able to save them. So what are these machines created for? Just to construct and make money. So what did I say in my last stream? What causes the judgment to come upon the earth? Slavery and bills. Plain and simple. It went from slavery, where you told your slave what you wanted them to do, where you beat it and castrated and brutalized them. You went from that to now giving out people sheets of paper and telling them, hey, if you don't pay, we'll kill you electronically. Okay? You're sitting there, you say, well, I'm not dead if I get my lights cut. No, you're not dead as in you still walk around, you're still hungry. But yeah, you're dead to that company. That company done snatched your resources. That's what keeps you going, right? So now you're in between paying for your gas, paying for your fucking rent, or actually paying the what you call it, the electric man or whatever. So your gas, your car, your house, or your actual resources. You understand? And that's not even adding on to the fact that you got to buy food and clothing in this society. You see what I mean? So all this stuff has got you in this mindset where you're like, I have to do what I have to do. And that's work against nature. Because none of these jobs are natural. If you really think about it, how's working in Walmart natural? Huh? Somebody tell me that. Huh? Yeah, you can sit here right now and say, hey, this ain't natural. The computer or whatever, the PlayStation, that's not natural. But you know what? What I'm saying to you is resonating. Because you understand. You're starting to understand. You're saying, but through this, I'm communicating with you. Through a jackhammer or through a Lamborghini, I'm not communicating with you. In fact, I'm belittling you. Because I don't know what you're doing in your house. I could care less. I'm just going to pound my jackhammer. And if I got a Lamborghini, I'm damn sure not caring about your Toyota or your little Honda. You dig? You understand what I'm saying? So this is why all this stuff has to go, okay? Whether or not you believe it or not. Those are locusts. Locusts are swarming, okay? Nature is now coming through. Nature is about to do a job on humanity, okay? This is what we got to go through. Because people greed and because people's need for money, okay? Where do you get oil from? Huh? You get it from the earth. They say that that's fossil fuels and all that other stuff. Well, they're using jackhammers and they're plowing into the ground in order to get it. Meanwhile, when they find out that we could be using solar energy or we could use hydro energy, they'll charge us an arm and a leg to do it. What's up with that? And how come when you go into your grocery store and you see GMO foods or smart foods, how come they cost organic foods? They cost like $8 more than the regular price. This is insane. This is insane. This is where we're going. Okay, so that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed, and that's why judgment is coming down, and it'll come down swift. Okay, so for all those that's not ready, you better get right with God. If you don't believe in a God, then you better get out of America, because stuff is about to go down. And it's not only America. It's not only America. America's done sent Toyotas to ISIS people, supposedly. Okay, so that means over there in Iran they have like Toyotas and stuff like that. Either way, it's all over. Okay, this is all about greed at the end. Slavery and bills is why judgment is falling upon the land. Okay? Because even from slavery, still the people that enslaved the race feel some sort of way about being above that race. Okay? Because if you say slavery, somebody will say we was in slavery too. Well, I don't see where you're still in slavery if you're the ones controlling the jackhammer. Okay? You're waking people up. You're the ones that's sitting there up there disconnecting people or doing whatever the hell you're doing. Okay? So that's an unnatural life. You will go through unnatural stuff. And now nature is warring with technology. Okay? A building is technology. You can't say that's natural because man had to make that. That's a technology that you had to build. Before we had to be in caves or we had to be in huts. We had to be in a little, look, here we go. There's no reason that this should be going down. But you know what? Just like those people in there that's rumbling right now, they had a job to do. Well, nature's doing its job. And nature's tired of this desk, this corporation, give me your money type mentality. It's all greed, okay? No, I totally understand economics. Yo, I've been on this earth for quite some time. I know how stuff goes. I'm watching how stuff floats. And I'm just letting you know, water doesn't like being held in a pool, okay? All right? It should be in a lake somewhere, okay? Water doesn't like being held. Where in the mind concept are zoos okay? Let me find that out. Let me hear you text something to that. Please tell me about that. Where's zoos all right? Huh? they take and enslave everything for profit. Everything's enslaved for profit. Oranges, weed. Yes, I said weed because now they're profiting off of that. After all these years, we've heard weed is bad. Now they're starting to open up dispensaries. What's up with that? So they enslave everything to make a profit. I don't know where this word lazy came from. How did lazy come out? When the slave master didn't want to build his own house, so he got a slave to build his house. And then he got to whip and castrate and kill that slave after he was done. Where's this lazy word coming from? Is it because we're not rich and we can't kick back? And then we're supposed to get up off our backs and do whatever the hell everybody tells us to do? That's a society they build. Because if you say, no, then I'm going my own way and I'm not going to work, then you get disconnected. You get kicked out of society. You understand? That's when you become a homeless person. You understand? This is the realm that they made for us. So, due to that, they said technology over nature. Okay? We were supposed to harmonize with nature. This right here, what you're seeing on the TV, is not harmonizing with nature. That's where nature feels like it's being boxed in. And that's when nature says, I'ma let myself speak. Okay? They don't have the right to say anything. We've been going through this for centuries. This is crazy. And now they got goddamn jackhammers, they're plowing, and you know what? Sinkholes are forming. Now you have mudslides, and that's all on the other side. So just wait till it gets here, people. Okay? And unnatural. And what gets me the most is, just like I said, it's not even 9 o'clock, and these people are like truly like just doing what they want. Crazy. But you know what? It's all about to be wiped up. Look, nature is not going to allow itself to be boxed in. Look at this snake going across the highway. Now, if people didn't care about nature, they would have been like, yo, run over the snake. No, but once they got a little audience and they was like, hey, we could live stream this or we could get views or whatever, here they go recording. Okay? Okay? But they did stop that car for that snake. So give it to them. All right? No, they don't, because There's lions in zoos. There's gorillas in zoos. So you're not going to give me that spew that zoos protect endangered species. No. And in fact, in a lot of cases, animals in captivity have shorter lifespans. So don't come at me with that one. Don't come at me with that one. That's not true. Okay? Anything that's unnatural has to be destroyed. Hey, how come when some of them food keepers go into the gate to feed the animals, them animals turn on them zookeepers? Tell me about that. If it's there to protect the endangered species, obviously nature doesn't want to be contained, right? Yeah, all you have is pandas. We can say one animal. What about the rest of the other ones? What about an aquarium? What's an aquarium for? Huh? Is that protecting endangered fish? Let me know about that one. Either way, you can argue, you can get mad at me, you can not understand what I'm saying, but what you do understand is what I'm showing you right here. And is nature is getting tired of this way of living, okay? All this stuff that we say, oh, we need all that, we need that, okay? That doesn't look like medicine, and if you do need medicine, okay, you may need medicine. But bags of chips and all kinds of Walmarts and stuff like that, you don't really need. That's not all medicine right there, buddy. That's not all medicine, okay? That's not all beneficial for mankind, okay? And there's a lot of holistic medicinal things that we could be using that they're not teaching us about. Why? For profit. So we could keep going back to the pharmacy, all right? Or so we could keep buying medicine. So don't come at me with the medicine stuff either. Because I know pretty soon, oh no, well, they're helping us with medicine. No, not all the time. Because a lot of these ailments we can be cured of, and they're not telling us, okay? They just want us to keep coming back to the doctor because it's a cycle. They keep getting profits from your visits or from you asking them about your ailments, okay? This is from people not doing research, because if you research what your ailment is, 9 times out of 10 you may find out that you can heal it yourself. Why are you going to a doctor that's getting paid $50 to $75 an hour from a corporation? What's wrong with that, huh? Look, I bet you those doctors amongst that crowd, and everyone knows to run from nature. Anything that's not natural to this planet is gonna be erased. And this is not natural, okay? Listen to it a few more seconds. Now mind you, this started at before 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock right now, right? This started before 9 o'clock. Why would this start before 9 o'clock? Whatever repairs they need to do. And I don't even believe it's a repair. I believe this is some more greed, okay? So, waking up to hearing the jackhammer, I was like, what is this about? Why is this happening? And then all of a sudden, that divine voice in me spoke and said, the jackhammer's coming down. I was like, oh man, that's deep. I was like, this is crazy. It's almost nuts. The jackhammer's coming down. The jackhammer's coming down. Next thing I know, I come on, I was like, all right, there's got to be a message in this. So I came to YouTube, and then I see this video. And I was like, oh, okay. So you want me to start telling people about what the hell's going on? Definitely, no problem. I got you. And now, here's the stream. There goes the banner at the bottom. If anyone feels I'm a madman who rants, leave the room. But right now, I don't believe that. This should not be a goddamn jackhammer outside of my house before 9 o'clock. It shouldn't even be outside of my house, but it shouldn't be outside of my house at 9 o'clock. There's no reason, except for the possibility of greed, okay? People have to do their jobs. People have to work, right? They don't care about, look, this guy gets to sleep, everybody gets to sleep. They don't care, right? Understand. Nature's taking over. Okay. Look at the dogs. They don't know what to do in the earthquake. They don't know what. Your pets, nothing's going to be able to save you. In fact, the Bible says that when the catastrophe hits, people are going to be cursing God. Why you gonna curse God when you didn't believe in him before the stuff happened? You didn't even make up a relationship. So keep doing your job. Keep doing what you got to do. Don't make a connection with God. And when stuff hits, you can't look for no salvation. You can't look for no help, no mercy, no grace. Okay? Because you didn't believe in it. You didn't believe in it. You always said, I have to do what I have to do. You said, I gotta make sure I'm right. I got me. I'm my own God, or money's my God. This is what you said when you kept helping this unnatural way of living. Hell no, we can't get mad at Mother Nature being mad. Why would we be mad? Why would we? We moved on to her. She didn't move on to us. Get that right. When she moves on to us, we get plagues and we get disease and we get eradicated and we get destruction. We get removed from the earth. That's what happens when nature gets onto a human. Okay? But when we're on nature, no, we're supposed to be nice and. If you don't believe me, step into a cage with a cobra. Step into a cage with a lion. Okay? Let's see that lion or that cobra that's untrained get on you, and let's see how fair you do. Of course, we can't be mad that Mother Nature's about to turn on us. You know why? Because of stuff like this. Let it rip, DJ man. Keep on, bang it. You understand? That's why we have unnatural stuff for unnatural reasons, and now the new stuff that's coming out that's unnatural is mostly for greed. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now we got SpaceX, the SpaceX SpaceX plane, whatever, shuttle. They want to leave the planet so they could go destroy another planet. Yo, something needs to stop them. Something needs to stop them. So you got me. I don't know about y'all, and just like I said, you could call me a madman. That's right there at the bottom of your screen. But me, I keep my toes crossed and my pube hairs crossed, hoping that there's aliens. Because once the aliens do arrive and see what the hell's going on and see how these people are trying to go to another planet to destroy that, they're not going to be with it. They're not going to be with it. They're not going to be with it. If nature itself isn't with it, how much more is intelligent being, right? They're supposed to be more advanced than us. These are advanced space aliens, right? They're flying through the cosmos or whatever. How much more? They go sit there and say, oh, we had a gas station on our planet. Come on up here. You can colonize up here too, right? That's what's going to happen? I doubt it. No, hey, yeah, that's how I feel. I'm a madman stating how I feel and what I believe. But you know what? This ain't only what I believe. I'm telling you what I'm watching here. This is what I'm watching. This is what I see, okay? So I'm not coming up with my own analogy. I'm not sitting there saying, yo, one day you people are going to be destroyed. No, nature's destroying people. Nature's doing it on its own. That's the sky in Spain, okay? Okay? You got to imagine how the planet looks. The planet looks insane. And then when you get down to the planet, onto the landscape, onto the surface, this place is up. This place is up for grabs, okay? This place is up for grabs. We're looking for anything to save us at this point. Look, people are running all over the place. It doesn't matter if you're holding in your mama's basement. It doesn't matter if you're in your penthouse. Things are coming down. And in fact, I think actually, let me take that back. It is a big difference. Yo, you in a penthouse and then an earthquake happens, and the dude that's in his mama's basement feels more secure than you, and you like super rich. Get out of here. You're done. You're done. Yeah. Let the jackhammer rip. Let the jackhammer hit. Let the jackhammer rip. Okay. There's gonna be some little 18-year-old, 19-year-old on his in his penthouse. That's why the real super rich are starting to get underground bunkers. That's why they're starting to because the bunkers are already made. The bunkers are already built. So now they're selling them for like 1.5 million or 1.2 billion or something like that. Some astronomical number that they know you and me won't be able to get to. So once all this stuff goes down, we're going to be on the surface, and they have this belief that they're going to be underground. Well, where do they think all this stuff is happening from? I think the last place in an earthquake you would want to be is underground. Now, I don't know how they reinforce these bunkers, so maybe they're okay in a earthquake, but it's going to be so much stuff bestowing this planet you're not going to be able to get away from. What's a sinkhole? What's a sinkhole, people? I'm still not understanding what a sinkhole is. They say that's when the water water gets under the soil, under the concrete, and loosens up the soil under the concrete, and then it makes it moist, and then all of a sudden it sinks through. This is what they're saying. So now with different floods, different mudslides, and in different areas, they actually think they're going to be safe in their underground bunkers. Like, this is insane. This is insane. But this is the level of greed, because now we're taught that money is salvation. Money is what's going to be able to save you. Money is going to be how you'll be able to survive. All of another person's greed. The person that's building the bunker for the rich people possibly has plans to move into space, because he already knows that this place is done. But the people that's rich that want to buy the bunkers, they're saying, well, I got enough money to survive, so forget the poor people. Nobody wants to warn nobody of nothing. We can sit here and watch these movies and think that they're fictional. We'll sit here and watch this stuff and say that this is fake news, or it didn't happen to me, so I can keep on living my life. No, we must get right with God. All these people are having plans to flee the planet, and they're not going to get too far, okay? Because judgment is falling upon this place. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Jelly, you know what? That could definitely be right. That could definitely be right. But until we understand what a sinkhole is, and I understand that they're building underground bunkers, all I'm saying is a sinkhole beneficial for an underground bunker? There's many ways that underground bunker can be taken out. I'm figuring through earthquakes. It could be taken out through a missile. They got bunker busters, right? You understand that? So from that, or a sinkhole. What creates a sinkhole? What causes a sinkhole? So that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Either way, that's what I've been constantly trying to push, and hopefully I get out, because my understanding of the Bible is you're taught and you teach others and you warn others. So now this is right here in front of me. I have my witness. This is my witness, because whoever recorded these different images, now I can show them to you. And then whoever woke me up today deciding to pound a jackhammer to for whatever reason, I don't know if they're fixing the sewer pipe, I don't know if they're just coming here to build a gas line, I don't know what they're doing. But either way, that's just to let me know. I was like, wow, why am I hearing a jackhammer at 8 o'clock in the morning? What's going on with that? Unnatural stuff. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And this is right after yesterday when I seen the other stuff that I see. War talks. War talks. So this is the way we're going, okay? Hey, you know what? Why is lava eating away the land? Let me ask you that one. Because I'm here to learn off of y'all too. I would want to know why would lava be eating away the land? Yeah, jelly, the same as quicksand. They're building on unshored ground. Even the natives didn't do that. They built little huts or they lived in caves. You understand? Like, once we put all this weight onto this landmass, we distributed water in different locations. Lava couldn't spread out the way it wanted to. This is all weight. And what's building more weight? Production. We must produce. You can't get paid for building a car that's not built, so you got to build the car. You got to build a car. You got to build a truck. These people out here doing some more construction. They're digging into the earth with their jackhammers. There's somebody erecting a building now or trying to build a new house. There's constant weight on this place. So, since that's unnatural, all right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Since that's unnatural, nature is coming to obliterate. That's it, plain and simple, right? That's not nothing crazy. Am I bugged out for saying this? Right? Look, see? Was that power line supposed to be there? You can say, yeah, but it was giving power to everybody. Was that power line supposed to be there? Nature came and blew it over. Do you understand? This ain't nothing far-fetched. This ain't nothing new. Look at that big boulder. You see? Nature's getting tired. We were supposed to harmonize with nature. We're warring with nature. And now nature feels like it's warring with us. Everything's got to be a smartphone or a smart car or a smart house. You see? Technology took over. And now you have the elements raining down on us. All off of greed. Due to greed. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The wind blew to the point that it was about to lift up two men. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This is what's happening in the world, okay? I don't know what other streamers are streaming. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there on their streams. And I'm not really here to judge them on their streams. But I really think that this should be promoted more. I think people should be talking about this. This is insane, okay? You know what I heard? Another thing I heard this morning. Another thing I heard. You may think I'm a madman. I wouldn't care. Anyway, what I heard this morning was that people that like the same gender are okay. Now, my problem with that is that natural? now you're here on the page. Is that natural? What's natural about the same gender liking themselves and that's not procreating or helping nature? Okay? That, in fact, that's a small way to start population control, because now you're telling them, hey, you should love who you love. At least now we ain't got to worry about another baby coming into this earth. You see what I mean? You understand? So we're slowly killing humanity ourselves, and that's all over our morale. Now, not to mention the way our lifestyle, our society's going, dependent upon technology. Of course Mother Nature's going to war with us. I'm not mad at her. You can't be mad at her neither. And if you are mad at her, she'll probably wipe you away with a blast of a wind or a swish of a wave. It doesn't matter. That's a fact. That's a fact. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. But you can't tell me that now, because just off of you typing that and just off of me saying that became a hate crime. That's insane. So now you can't even talk about nature. You can't even talk about nature no more. This is the point that we're at, okay? Meanwhile, people are still using jackhammers talking about they got to do their job. Or, where's the fireman for this fire? You see? What's going on, okay? And I please, everyone that stays here and listens to my rants, thank you. I truly appreciate you. I love your comments. Like I said yesterday, I even love the hater comments. Put them up there. I need to hear if I sound really stupid. This way I can try to break it down to you. But Even though I get passionate, even though I get wild and I'm yelling or something like that, this is a real beautiful time to be in. Because you got to think, in the 50s, when they was building and stuff, we was sitting there thinking, I'm talking about my people. We were sitting there thinking like, yo, this is going to be it for us forever. Nowadays, we're getting shot by cops left and right. No problem. And now you're like, well, where's the nature? Where's the nature in this? Why is this natural? Is this natural or unnatural for us to be shot at for no cause? Maybe for running, or maybe for mouthing back to the cop. You see what I mean? Automatically, we're labeled aggressive. Well, now look at the devastation that's coming upon the planet. Who's really destructive? Huh? That's what I want to know. They always tell us about these gangs. They always tell us about people sitting there shooting each other and killing each other and stuff like that. Then if we're the ones that's giving so much of the problem, how come we're the ones being disconnected or killed at will? What's up with that? I don't understand that. Meanwhile, nature's coming for you, huh? If we were such the bad ones, wouldn't there have been a disease by now that came out that could just eradicate all the gang members and drug dealers and all the dark people? You see what I mean? Greed. That's what did this. Greed does it. Look at that. Say bye-bye to your car. That's it. Yeah. Look, somebody go Instagram that and put that on their Snapchat filter or some kind of crazy stuff like that, right? Insane. But at that point in time, what else can you do? All you can do is sit back and watch. You could just sit back and watch your life be taken away by a wind, by a flood, by an earthquake. This is what they live for. You see? So if you're not living for a hopeful purpose, if you're not there to put out love and healing energy, or if you're not living in peace, then what destruction holds your way? That's all I'm saying. For years, not only have people been beat down morally, mentally, and spiritually, but then you have to think about the earth itself. So, the race that's in control of doing this, the peoples that help keep this society going, all of them, all races, even mine, that actually help this society keep going, knowing the devastation. What's their end? What's their judgment? Do you think it's good? Do you think it would be good for these people to have this mindset? Global warming. Hey, you know what? The way I feel about global warming is it's about to get a lot more hotter, especially if they're talking about nuclear exchange. I remember I would probably say maybe like 7 years ago, I remember hearing, well, we're probably going to see we're going to see a nuclear explosion within the next 50 years. And now we got these people just talking war like it's nothing. Somebody came in here and said to me the other day, yeah, war's inevitable. You know what that means? That means the more that what I say that comes to pass actually happens, the less I look like a madman. And now the world looks mad. You understand? Are we understanding? So, my bottom line is, we're all going to meet our maker. We need to get right with God. We need to start building a personal connection. I'm not saying go to the church. I'm not saying listen to anybody tell you how you need to be. Okay? I'm telling you to open up the Bible and Hey, the way the Spirit works for me sometimes, I open up the Bible and I get right to the page that I need to be on. Some people say, oh, well, that's the white man's Bible, or that's somebody else's Bible, or you don't understand the Bible, or some kind of craziness like that. You ever come across a person like that, get away from them, because all they're doing is telling you to stop reading the Bible. So don't even listen to these people no more. That's what my mindset is. I'll listen, I'll look, I'll say, oh, okay, and I know from that point on, stay away from that person, because they're gone. They're not going to understand anything. And then when catastrophe hits, the first thing, what does the person say? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yo. So you know what? I'm not listening to those people no more. I'm going to do what I have to do. And all I can do is suggest to you that you do the same. Because when travesty, when tribulation hits, it hits hard. And nobody knows what to do. And the first name they call upon is, oh, God. Or Jesus Christ. Or Jesus. Or some kind of craziness like that, right? That's what happens. That's what happens. I didn't mean to say craziness, but you understand what I mean. We need to start getting right with God. Plain and simple. That's a fact. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cullen. That's a fact. Blood and greed. That's what did this. Slavery and bills. Slavery and bills. That's what it did. Now look. Now look, people had to do a job and make that road, and that road just collapsed in 2 seconds. Look at that. Lightning striking. Well, what was that? Huh? Was that the sky thinking of itself? Was that a UFO, a spaceship? Was that God himself? What caused that lightning to strike right in front of that girl? Look at this. Destruction. Ripped right through their little parade. Look at that. Look at that. Their parade is done. You understand? So let these people keep jackhammering. Let them drill, suck, do whatever the hell they got to do. And destruction's coming, okay? Greed and blood. Thank you. Yo, in fact, that may be the title of my next stream. Thank you very much. I didn't have a title in mind. That may be it. Blood and greed. What gets me, another thing that gets me, is the fact that I hear about racism. No. How am I being racist when I'm just describing the stuff that's being done to me, or the stuff that I see that's being done that's wrong? How is that racist? So now you're not supposed to say anything. That's almost like when, just like I just said, when we start talking about nature, we're labeled hate crimes. You're like, wait, how's that a hate crime by telling your child, we want to have grandchildren, you need to procreate? Now we're in this reality that you'll sit there and say, you're not supposed to like somebody that's like you. And then somebody else to come up and say, why? Why? What do you mean, why? Wouldn't you explain it? Aren't you going to tell them why? What do you mean, why don't you like them? So now you're open to anything too. You understand? Now anybody lets anything go on. And that's where condemnation needs to come in. Because we've been through the Bible out of the window. The Bible been went out the window. Okay? Nobody really reads the Bible no more. There's a lot more atheists in the world. Okay? A lot more atheists are in the world. And now we're sitting up there still debating the Bible. We're sitting up there, well, I don't know if the Bible's true, and that could be phallus, and it could be fables and fairy tales and folklore, or whatever the hell you're saying. And it's already sitting on a lot of people's shelves. So shouldn't you be, just like we're sitting here saying, oh, he's so courageous for coming out. They're so courageous for being themselves. Why wouldn't you say a person's courageous for reading the Bible? There's not that many nowadays. So when you just be boasting that person, when you be patting them on the back saying, hey, you're doing a good job. At least you still keep some kind of morals in this weird society. It's in to win to be a demon. It's in to win to be a demon. You understand that? Yo, I don't know how many of y'all watch wrestling, but before Seth Rollins got into the ring with Brock Lesnar, one of those meetings that he had with Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman used to like coming out talking like wild crazy. That's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. Well, the last thing he said to Paul Heyman was, I'll sell my soul to beat Brock Lesnar. Oh, well, ironically, he won. Well, what's going on now, huh? Now we got Lil Uzi Vert sitting there saying, hey, you know what? If I sold my soul, you're listening to me, dummy. Crazy, right? So now we're in this reality where we can actually worship demons, and we'll think that we'll win. We may get a little bit of money here and there, but that's not helping our salvation. That's not helping our souls. So since we're in this realm where we're starting to worship demons, does that not make the Bible right? Because the Bible said in the last days they're going to be seduced by demons and doctrines of devils, right? Which means that we're going to be worshiping demons at some point. I'm not worshiping no demon, but I do see a whole plethora of people out there worshiping demons. What's good with that? Yeah. It's whatever. I understand what you're saying, and just like you, I am frustrated. I am so tired, and this world needs to stop the stuff that it does. This is really insanity, okay? and that's why we need a supreme prayer force. We need a savior in the worst way, okay? Them people need a savior. Look at them. And all, you know who's saving them? They got to work together. They got to save themselves. And that's what God's been saying. He's saying that y'all need to come together, and hey, when you come together, you start seeing God work more efficiently, right? That's because of peace. A lot of people don't want to work together. A lot of people say, nah, we got to do it on our own. Nah, I'm my own God. You understand? So for your day, if you choose to neglect God, neglect him. Let's see how long you keep on going, because these atheists, they're still on the planet. There's an atheist that I know that tried to put me onto Penn and Teller because they're atheists, and they have books. So these atheists are staying out here for years. They're still walking around. They're spreading their belief. So let's see. Look at that. Oh man. Oh man, check that out. Oh man. Hold on. Check that out one more time. Check that out. Look at this one more time. Look at this. Because just in case people say, nah, there ain't no God, there can't be. Okay? Here, look at this. Now, this is a twister in the sky, right? You see it, watch it. Right as it's coming for the city. Okay, now tell me. Okay, tell me what stopped that. Tell me what stopped that when, somebody please. Would you say that was the air current, since the buildings was there, that stopped that? Because from my knowledge, tornadoes or twisters or cyclones are supposed to mess up buildings because that's strong winds. What got that tornado to go over the building? What protected that? Yo, golfer, you are on it, bro. Oh, golfer, you are on it. Yo, why they give us him? Bobby Lashley came back, and I was expecting Lashley to fight Lesnar because they both got MMA backgrounds. And how come they didn't let Big E win? Big E could have been looking way better as the goddamn the title holder, but nope. They gave us Kofi Kingston, the guy that had barrettes in his head, the guy that came out with a unicorn horn, the guy that's sitting around dancing and clapping and throwing out pancakes. So true. There was the stronger one of New Day that they could have gave the title to, that they said, hell no. Okay? So Where's the racism coming in? And not to mention, look at the whole controversy before he even got the title. Because remember, he was throwing all types of superstars or wrestlers at him. This way, he wouldn't win the title. This is insane. This is insane. For one, we already know that the whole thing isn't natural, but let's just say let's give the natural man something once for a lifetime. You know what I mean? He had to go through hurdles and obstacles. He had to fight 2 and 3 people and crazy stuff. Meanwhile, Brock gets in the ring, and since he's like a monster, he just throws you on the back, slams you down, and then you're out of the ring, right? Well, how come Big E doesn't have a devastating move like that? Or Lashley. Lashley got like the spear, and if you have been watching Lashley's career, or since he's been back, he's been losing. He's been losing. So now you're like, well, why is he even back? That's what I'm talking about. Slavery and bills. Because we'll sit there and say, well, we're not in slavery no more. I just got to pay a bill. So now we became complacent with this lifestyle. And it's kind of like we have to. It's either this or you kill yourself. You see what I mean? So now you're kind of like trapped here where you got to actually work and do the stuff that you got to do, or be a homeless person. There's 2 ways you could kill yourself. You could say, I'm not working, and you could live on the street and just be hungry and broke, or you can actually go and jump in front of a car and just say, I'm ending it all. You see what I mean? This is the reality that we're in, okay? and isn't that wild how we went from wrestling all the way back to this? That's crazy, right? Because that's the world that we're in. Now, we can say, yeah, at least he got the title, but now we got to wonder how long is he going to hold the title? Because I keep seeing Daniel pop up, and he's got the boss behind him. So what's going on with that? This is all just for show. You understand? Just smoke and mirrors. Bread and circuses, okay? What's not normal? What's not normal? Okay. If you missed it, you must not have seen it. But the thing went over the building. That's not normal. That's not normal. And if you're going to tell me that's normal, I would like to know where you think that that's normal. Where they do that at? Tell me that. Where they do that at? Look at that. Look. That's normal? Okay, this is a normal storm, right? Look. Right? Okay. Now, if you feel that's normal, you continue believing what you believe. But all I'm saying is get right with God. That's what you got to do. Plain and simple. The jackhammers are coming down, the ships are on the sea, and nature is splashing. Okay? So I thank you all. I thank you all for coming and watching the stream and being here and hearing my rant. I hope you get closer with God. That's what I do these streams for. I do these hopefully to reach somebody and hopefully have them build the connection with God. You don't have to see my face. I don't see your face. I'm just trying to spread the message. Earth is at its end. Remember when your grandma used to say, we in the last days, baby? Or maybe your mom or whoever used to tell you we're in the last days? Well, they was prophesying to you, because the days that they thought they was in was the last days. We're actually watching this, okay? Now we're hearing war talks. So if anything, I think now would be the time to get right with God. And before I leave, I wanted to leave y'all on this note too, just in case nobody believes in that, because a lot of people says, oh, the Bible isn't real, or the Bible's fake. Well, go to YouTube, right? Go to search and put in Mark of the Beast, okay? This is what really started me making streams, okay? There it goes, Mark of the Beast, right? Okay. Now, we got some from 2 years ago, like this one. This one's 3 years old. That one's 1 year ago, and then you got 11 months, right? Well, I want to go to something more recent. So let's go to. Okay, we'll go to the 4. No, I don't want that. You see, that's what I'm saying. People need to do their own research. Okay, I did streams about this already, and I don't know what else I need to show people. Look right here, boom. What is this? 2 months ago. See? You see what I mean? Technology and greed. The Bible states in Revelations 13th chapter, 16th verse, I believe, if not 16 and 18, that there's going to be a mark for people to buy and sell. Well, here's this microchip being embedded in people. Here goes a microchip being embedded in a person's hand. Right? Anybody see it? Okay. Now, the Bible says not to take this thing, or you're going to be condemned for damnation for eternity. Okay? People don't know about this. I feel there should be more streams done about this. I'm going to start doing as many streams as I possibly can, but I am just one person at the end of the day. I think that more people should be doing this. So, in hopes of you building a connection with God and you getting closer to your Creator, I hope that this stream has helped you and made you realize that maybe you need to pray a little more. Maybe you need to read the Bible a little bit more. Be more kind or be more nice. Either way, get closer to Christ. Okay? These times are here. We're here. These aren't your grandma can't tell you, oh, these are the last days. You ain't got to worry about that. Now you're actually seeing revelation. Okay? So I hope you have a good day. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for staying here. I truly, truly love you. Thank you for staying here and watching this whole stream and hearing my madman rant. Get close with God, and I hope to see you in the cosmos. God bless you.